Welcome back to Needling Solo 101. So in this episode we will be doing the coloring on the logo that I have been working on. We did the shading last time, and then before that the very first video I created was on lighting. I still haven't actually fully come up with colorations, but I think I'm gonna just do random stuff possibly. Honestly, I want to get to lining, practicing my line work, and get to doing that stuff. But I do have something exciting to show. My brother got me this. It's called Dottie Book, and it's a tattoo journal kind of thing. So in it, they have already pre-made stencils. It's about 10 of them. And each one I'm gonna do an episode on or two. So these are really thin compared to, see how thin that is? That's in the book. Compared to this, see the difference? So if we come up here, go like that. You see that? Huge difference. Which I'm thinking, from what it says, this is 2 millimeters or so. And that's about as far as you would want to go anyways when it comes to tattooing and skin. You don't really want to go further than that, which is nice because then that means that I don't have to worry about going too deep and not knowing. With that, I'm gonna have to be extra careful in what I do. So just wanted to show that. That's what's gonna be coming up next here soon. I am gonna work on my lining here after this video with the coloring this. So we will be coloring this up to see, basically I want to see what the colors on each color looks like on top of the shading, and go from there. I have about 2 more of these. The real skin. After doing some research, I found out putting the stencils on them are a little bit different. How I did the stencil on this was wrong. You want to let the stencil dry at least 4 hours or longer, and I definitely didn't do that. I do want to check out Franken-Skin next. That will be my next thing I look into more when I get closer to finishing up with these skins that I have in this book. More than likely, I do want to get some stuff for more practicing as well. But other than that, yeah, let's get to it. So here we're going to color in this. All right, so at this point I am going to end up showing you a whole bunch of needles, from curved mags to round straight mags, mag 1s, M1s. I didn't use them all. I ended up only using the 15. Well, I used the 21 curved mag at first. Didn't care for it. It felt too big for the picture, for the artwork. So I ended up changing to just using the 15 curve mag, and then completely forgot that I was gonna try out the other ones and see the difference. I just used the 15 curve mag all the way through. I will be making a video on the different sizes and how they look so that I can get a good feel from it. One of the next videos is going to be lining, like I originally said. I will be lining like just a lot of different lines and just practicing different, like pulling and pushing and just getting a good feel for it. violet, white. This will be for mixing, making these two lighter, and then black. Got a mixer. Mix the colors. My machine. I'm gonna take the white. I've come to find out that you need a lot of white when it comes to mixing these like straight colors, especially to get them the like color I want them. Spill some on me. Whoops. Pour some water so that I can rinse off the mixer when I'm done. here I ended up pouring black, not realizing that I wasn't going to use it. So unfortunately, I wasted black ink on this video.
Honestly, I think I have a little more white in here. Oops. Alright. So we got those colors in. What I want to do is start with the dark. From what I understand, you start with dark and go to light. I can't fully remember. I'm almost positive. Yeah, you go from the dark to the light, because if you go from light to dark, you can easily muddy up your colors, your lighter colors. So start with this. I think what I'm going to do is use the curve mag on this side. So like that. Here. And these would be done here.
So I was originally going to do that. Kind of forgot to do it while making the video. And yeah, didn't do that. Just ended up sticking with the 15 curve mag all the way through. It just felt more comfortable. But I will, like I said already, we'll be making a video on using different needles and seeing the difference in between them.
I'm going to start with this one. I think what I'm gonna do for shading and coloring, turn it down some. .5. And then the dot, it's on 4.2. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm gonna move this down to 3.0. I think that should be good enough.
So here I went ahead and just decided that I was going to switch out the needle. Instead of cleaning it, it was becoming a little more of a hassle than I'd like, getting that purple out. I am going to next time deal with different colors, work really hard on learning how to rinse it properly and switch colors without worrying about having different, colors in my cartridge, because, it would definitely save money and supplies. So my camera on my phone died, so you didn't get to see me completely finish it. But here is the finished product. You know, after I finished it, I realized my phone was dead. But this is the finished product, me completely done, and it's colored. I really like it. This is the first time I ever graded colors together like this. Normally it's just like a hard line. So I wanted to try something different and came out pretty good. I think my background in art helps a lot with this. But this is the first piece and more to come. I'm actually super excited to get to this journal. I'll see you in the next video.